A last-minute push is underway to save one of the state's longest-serving convicts on death row. David Lee Powell is sentenced to die for killing Austin police officer Ralph Ablanedo more than 30 years ago. KITV's Greg Watson joins us live in Central Austin, where Powell supporters are showing the film Save David Powell. Tell us about it, Greg.
Hey guys, the group Let David Live feels 32 years is enough on death row for the machine gun killing of Ablanedo. Except for gunning down the officer, the group says Powell has turned his life around and is a productive human being. It's not coffee, but controversy at the Cherrywood Coffee House. The documentary, Saving David Powell, playing to some folks against executing the convicted cop killer. The year is 1978. APD investigators comb for clues after Powell shot this officer 10 times with an AK-47. The officer died. Powell walked through the old Travis County Courthouse 3 times as a guilty man when 3 separate juries sentenced him to die. But some wonder why the death penalty seems the popular choice for killers.
To have life without parole as an alternative to that. And if we did that, we think that would take away a lot of the argument for the death penalty.
He's been in jail for 32 years.
They're passing out cards, hoping the DA's office is flooded with letters to take back Powell's death warrant.
That's not part of our values here in Austin. Most people don't want that.
Folks from APD are expected to be in Huntsville in a show of support. Officers will caravan to death row as a way to show support to the slain officer's family, who has been through trials and appeals.
This is just an extension of that, of the love and the support that we've given the family that sacrificed one of their loved ones for the community.
At the Texas Peace Officers Memorial on the north side of the state capitol is a long list of names of those who died in the line of duty. You'll find Ablanedo and the date he died. His killer now has his own date with death. Now, Powell is scheduled to die June 15th. His last hope in life may be Governor Rick Perry. He has the power to issue a stay of execution. That is our story live here on the east side. I'm Greg Watson, KITV News.
As Greg mentioned in that story, Powell has been sentenced to die for Ralph Ablanedo's killing by 3 separate juries. Here is an in-depth look at how he ended up on death row. His first conviction and death sentence was vacated by the U.S. Supreme Court after Powell appealed because he had talked to a psychiatrist without being warned of his rights. He received a new trial in 1991 and was again found guilty and sentenced to die. Powell appealed that verdict, saying he had been improperly sentenced, and was given a new sentencing trial in 1999. He was again given the death penalty. His lawyers appealed that decision to the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals and lost. Powell's execution date was set this past March.